Both of these teams dealing with adversity. Injuries have been an issue.
Yeah, neither team is at full strength. They're having to be creative with how they manage their rosters.
Sometimes that turns to be a blessing in disguise, like when Tim joined the broadcast booth. Coaches put together some makeshift lineups that end up producing results, and also get some new players a bit of experience.
Now here's Sheldon. Outside Stevens. Pass to Cloud. Cardoso. Here's Diggins. Cloud outside. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The rebound by Hillman.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Now here's Howard. She's covered by Cloud. Gray outside. Here's the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Pass to Diggins. The 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here is Canada. Outside Howard for 3. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
Well, Howard is a big-time scorer, so you just knew she wanted those 3 points back.
Here's Diggins. Here's Sheldon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Pass to Gray. Back to Reese. Howard. And she banks in the layup.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. He has got just such a fluid offensive game.
And during the last couple of offseason, Ryan Howard has worked as a D1 assistant coach.
Yeah, others might play overseas, maybe in that new 3-on-3 league. Howard's been coaching in a major conference. What a great experience for Ryan.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Pass to Gray. The 3 ball. Rebound Chicago. Here's Diggins. Cloud. Here's Cardoso. Guarded by Canada. Cardoso inside. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2. Atlanta leading. Now Canada. Outside Howard. Fires the 3. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Diggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Outside Reese. Pass to Gray. Hillman. Howard with the ball. 8 points for her. 4 on the shot clock. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a 3-point play.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times. Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
At the line for your Chicago Sky, Natasha Cloud. shooting one.
One shot.
Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. Without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Chicago trailing here.
Here's Diggins.
5 points in the game.
And a basket by Cardoso.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Gray. There's the triple in the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Just set her up. Gray always looking to shoot it.
Cloud outside. Stevens the screen.
Here's Sheldon.
And another basket for Chicago.
Blake, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
And here's Canada. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gray, that's good.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Here's Diggins.
They trail by 6.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
Gray defending. Outside, Stevens. Launches a 3.
That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
This offense runs much more smoothly when Stevens is connecting from outside.
Pass to Reese.
Now here's Gray. Howard. She's covered by Cloud. Now here's Howard. Not a lot of room. And here's Gray. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Outside for Cloud. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. Did you guys see that?
Now here is Canada. Pass to Hillman. Howard drills the three-pointer.
Reese going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 5. The basket counts and 1. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
While our teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
So here's Atlanta.
Pass to Pow Pow.
Over to the wing. Here's Reese.
That one falls, and a nice feed that time from Pow Pow.
You see, some players will try to overpower you at the rim, but she likes to elude you, trick you. She's got quickness and a soft touch.
Here's Taylor. Three-pointer. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
The ball goes to Atlanta. Substitution on the court.
Atlanta leading. Pass to Kone. Reese. Now Kone. Back to Reese. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Rebound Chicago. Here's Taylor. Here's Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
She worked so hard on the post moves and finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
They set the pick. Pass to Kone. Good work there as it goes.
This game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides. This is much-watched basketball.
Let's hope they keep it up.
Here's Banham. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Another shot. Count it. Good.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Pass to Pow Pow. Now it's Reese. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Here's Taylor. Fires from deep. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Pass to Pow Pow. Reese lets the 3 fly. Misses that one. She's made one and missed 2 shots this game. Here's Taylor. And she uses the glass on the layup. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Sky out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I like what we're seeing for them going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
Banham, no good. The dream trail. Pass to Pow Pow. Now here's Howard. Off target from outside.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Guarded by Howard. Back to Stevens. Here's Taylor. Just 4 to shoot. And there it is. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Pow Pow. And here is Howard. That one falls, and a nice feed that time from Pow Pow.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all 3 levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this for her.
Here's Taylor. 7 points in the game. Now Banham. Clock at 6. Pass to Stevens. Right block shot. And she can't bank that one in.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Here's Banham. Outside Williams. Stevens the screen. Takes the three. Green with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Offensive board. Here's Kune. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Timeout called the Sky. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Diggins. Williams. They need this. And it's good on the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Now here is Canada. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Howard gets the bucket.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
Outside Williams. Pass to Diggins. Cloud. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. To the inside. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, smooth operation.
That one misses.
One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong team mentality there is across the board. Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA.
Now here's Williams.
Pass to Diggins.
Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Cloud. Guarded by Canada. Three-pointer. Cloud can't get it to go. Atlanta leading. Down low. Hillman. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
Now Cloud. 6 points for her. Pass to Williams.
Diggins.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Chicago again missing.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Now here's Gray. Now Howard. Out to the left wing. Canada for three. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in.
Here's Diggins.
He has 5. Howard with the steal. Here's Reese. Finished off the break.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Here's Diggins.
Cloud outside. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot.
Here's Diggins.
Drops in the tray.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Hillman. Howard. The three. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
And here is Stevens. Here's Williams.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 8. Cloud. And there the Sky with another bucket.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
Yet another 3 for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the 3 is starting to fall down like rain for her.
Now Williams. Here's Diggins.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now it's Reese.
She has 6. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Here's Diggins.
Cloud outside. Outside Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Gray with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
The line for the Dream.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot.
We've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-8 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best 2 teams in the final. It doesn't matter if you're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best of 3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Dream ball.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Gray. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
With a strong all-around offensive game, Gray is a consistent pillar to what her team does offensively.
To the middle.
Pow pow.
Back to Gray. Rob.
Here's Diggins.
8 points for her. Here's Cardoso. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for Chicago, Camila Cardoso. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And here are the Dream. Pass to Canada. Now here's Gray. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Get open, Canada will find you. One of the best pure passers in the league.
Here's Diggins.
From outside the arc, connects from 3-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. From deep, Alicia Gray. And the Dream, another three.
Yes, Gray wanting to respond. We've seen her shoot it from 30% for a season from deep.
Outside Williams. Pass to Cardoso. Here's Diggins. Gray defending. Loud outside. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
So as we conclude the first half, so it's the Dream up by 16. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Well, there's no way around it. Ryan Howard has been sensational.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Sheldon with it. Pass to Diggins. Beyond the arc. Tries again. And Cardoso with the lay-in.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And here's Canada. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's Reese. Ryan Howard. The shot, no good. Now here's Cardoso. Reese defending. Sheldon outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Stevens. Here's Diggins. From downtown. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. Now here's Gray. Guarded closely. Hillman, that's good.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
A challenging stretch for Chicago here.
Well, it was quite the arrival to the WNBA for Angel Reese, already a top rebounder.
So rare to have a rookie lead the league in a major category like rebounding, but Reese did. Her offensive rebounding is especially key. Angel creates so many second chance opportunities.
And here are the Dream. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Picked by Reese. To the paint. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Diggins. Outside for Cloud. Here's Diggins. From deep. A rebound by Gray.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, She's been making music all day long.
Timeout called the Sky.
And please give a big round of applause for your men's team.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Diggins. She's got 13. Sinks a three-pointer.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
Pass to Hillman. Now here's Gray. And the dream, another three.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Sheldon outside. Now Cardoso. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Angel Reese. Gray outside. Pass to Canada. Back to Gray. Here's Reese. Picked by Reese. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Screen by Cardoso. Launches it. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
Pass to Canada. Now Reese. Gray, defended by Sheldon. Outside Canada. Offline with the three. Here's Diggins. She's got 16. Sheldon outside. Now Cloud. Back to Sheldon. Pass to Diggins. For three. Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 in this game.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
The three from Alicia Gray. Gets it to go from downtown.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And here's Cloud. There's a screen by Stevens. Cloud can't get it to go. Now here is Canada. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Back to Reese. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Cloud. Let's go with a three. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Cardoso. Reese defending. Inside. Stevens. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. Will go to the line.
At the line for your Chicago Sky, Azare Stevens. Shooting 1.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
and their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Now here is Stevens.
Reese defending.
Stevens in the post.
Reese on her.
Stevens, that's good.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
Pass to Reese.
Howard.
Picked by Reese.
There's the three.
It's Cardoso with the rebound. Here's Diggins.
She's got 19. Loud outside. Outside Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
The rebound by Ryan Howard. Pass to Hillman. Canada.
Hey, get that, get that!
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Stevens grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. 19-point game.
Here's Diggins.
Gray defending.
Here's Diggins.
To the wing on the left. Green with the rebound.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Gray. The tray.
There's the foul, and it's going to go on Angel Reese.
Second personal.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here the Sky. Trailing by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Taylor. Williams. To the inside. Here's Taylor. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And the ball out of play, the Sky will have it.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Number 21, India Livar.
Here's Banham. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Williams. Taylor. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's off from 17 feet.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Now here's Pow Pow.
Shot to stop the drought. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Taylor. This one for 3. Green with the rebound.
Now Kone.
From about 10 feet out, the shot is good off the backboard.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Taylor. She's got 9. She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
And that one misses. Shoots from 14. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Williams.
Hey, hey, out, out, out.
He got it up. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dream out in front, leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change.
Pow with it.
Pass to Howard. From past the arc.
A shot is good on the assist by Pow.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now Stevens. Soft touch off the glass.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Pass to Kone. Now Howard fires for three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
3 points.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
And here's Banham. Left side, Williams. Pass to Taylor. Launches it. Dream with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Howard. Yep, that goes.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
And here's Banham. Pass to Stevens. Shoots from 14. Nice touch on the bank shot.
There's a versatility to Stevens' jump shot that you don't ordinarily see in players her size.
Howard the screen.
Now here's Pow.
And Atlanta, another bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Banham, no good.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Up top, Williams. Pass to Banham. Lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Atlanta calls timeout. Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3 center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
Now it's Reese. From deep, Alicia Gray. The three-pointer is on target.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Here's Diggins. Gray defending. Clock at 6. Here's Stevens. And another basket for Chicago.
Next time she has that much space, she should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Pass to Reese.
Howard. Sweet move. The open shot, Angel Reese. And it's good off the back rim and in.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Chicago with the ball.
Here's Diggins.
Outside Williams.
Here's Diggins.
There's a screen by Stevens. 5 on the clock.
Nice D from Angel Reese.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. The 3 ball. The 3 is up.
That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Here's Diggins.
Pass to Cloud. Shoots the 3.
It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
And here's Canada. Now here's Gray. Back to Canada. Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Cloud outside. Outside Stevens. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Well, no task is too tall for Stevens because she'll fight through contact all day if she has to.
Shooting 1.
Now Pow Pow.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. He can't get that one.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Diggins.
To the middle. Outside Stevens. Drills it from outside.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Pow Pow with it. Over Sheldon. Pow Pow can't get it to go.
Chicago with the ball.
Pass to Diggins. Here's Sheldon. Diggins.
And it's off from three-point range.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Pow Pow.
She's covered by Cloud. Outside Howard.
Pow Pow.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Pass to Sheldon.
Outside Stevens.
And here's Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Cloud.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
The ball goes to Atlanta. Into the Dream. Number 13, Aaliyah Jamaica.
foul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot.
Here's Kone.
She's guarded by Stevens.
Kone gets the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Outside Stevens.
Sheldon. Here's Diggins.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. And the 3 ball is good.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And here's Pow Pow.
With the shot. Chicago with the rebound.
Now here's Cardoso. Here's Diggins. Sheldon outside.
Outside Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
Misses the 3.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
Pass to Pow Pow.
This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. And it's the Sky ball. Now Cloud. Puts it up from 7. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Problem for Atlanta as they get the win. A resounding victory for them in an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that's a wrap, everyone.